Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Monday, August the 13th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. I usually start the room just around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic about 9:05. I go to 3:30 Monday to Thursday and 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a subscription link that you can use, and you'll see a promo code in the body of the email, Barry4Alpha, all in capital letters. 15% instant savings either on the first month of a standard or premium subscription or the entire year of a standard or premium subscription. All right, well, extremely slow day for me today, so far anyway. You know, as I said last week we had about, I want to say 1,200 companies that released earnings. The week before that, it was another 1,200. This week, we're down to about 600 and something, okay? And next week, we're under 400. So we're definitely getting towards the end of earnings season. And it really, really showed on the number of alerts that I had. You know, my gap up, as an example, is usually, first of all, in the first 2 minutes, it just keeps ringing and ringing and ringing in my ears, the alert, and it's usually absolutely full, as well as even the gap downs. But that's it. So, you know, we just have to start dealing with it. You know, what I said actually is that sometimes it's not a bad thing. When you have so many companies releasing earnings, you can get kind of scattered and, you know, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. So you probably allow us to focus a little bit more on just fewer alerts. So going forward, though, and plus, you know, the vault then is probably not going to give very many alerts. And I notice also that the vault is starting to degrade, even though, you know, it has performed really, really well for us over the last almost 3 weeks. I noticed that the win percentage is now under 55%. The profit factor isn't bad, but most of the vault alerts were based on earnings. It's not that we had an earnings filter in there, but, you know, like a vault alert kind of looks like this, something that's been beaten up. Now this is, I'm going to get to this trade. This is not an earnings play, but this, you know, this almost looks kind of like that vault style pattern, beaten up, and then a bit of a comeback. But anyway. We'll just have to start looking at some other strategies from Holly. But so what did I do today? This one. So in the pre-market, I saw EDU, and look at this. And I guess this is a China education stock. RYB, I believe, is another one. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so this mauve area, the tan area here is the pre-market action. And look at the nice recovery, both for that and, EDU. Okay, so I was watching BEDU, and it just wasn't recovering like the other ones, not at all. So but I wanted to keep watching it to see, okay, I mean, why isn't this one recovering? Because, you know, I mean, obviously there's a specific reason why the other ones weren't, but I don't know what that is. But the bottom line is that I eventually took this trade right about here. Yeah, it's 11:30. It was 11:33, close enough. So I ended up taking this trade right here. I watched this pullback, saw this little base, and then finally it looked like it wanted to move. So it turned out to be just a kind of a quick trade. I got out some at 11.62. In fact, most of it at 11.62. Didn't quite trust that move. Most of it at 11.62, and then the balance a nickel above this. So, you know, it wasn't a fantastic trade, but at least it gave me something not bad on a percentage basis, and it was very, very quick. I was just surprised that it didn't have the same kind of recovery as the other two did. AOS was from Holly. 57.14 was the short alert. I actually took this trade right out here, 56.90. Right there, and I'm all out of it now. I covered probably for an average of about 56.70. Okay, right around here, 56.70. Nothing terribly dynamic. I also tried this one, same sort of principle. I tried this short right here, got in at 69.90, took myself out at 70. I actually said maybe I should flip the script and go long on this one. But, the market is down, though I'm noticing right now the SPY is putting a little nice little bounce in. So, maybe we'll start to see, well, this is what I'm talking about on the SPY. It's been down basically since the open, after the first hour anyway, because these are 15-minute candles, and now after the first hour, it's basically steady down. Now maybe we're getting a bit of a rebound here. So, and that's about it. I'm this one actually was interesting from Holly. See if I got TIS. I missed this one. I didn't miss it so much as I just couldn't bring myself to chase it. And unfortunately, I did miss this on the Holly alert, though. Holly had this one at 181. Probably can see it better on a 5-minute chart. Why she? Yeah, so it would have been right here, probably in this pullback, and unfortunately, it was on another Holly that I wasn't watching. I was watching the Holly that had the vault in it, and I didn't see this one. But just a tremendous percentage move, 181. Now, you probably got a little tense right around here, but after that, look at the pop. So that was one from Holly. Again, quite quiet though overall compared to last week for Holly. And now this one is one that I'm interested in. I might take this one as a swing. So MXL, why would I do this? So on the weekend, I was just going over some insider trading. I actually pay attention to insider buys more than insider sells. Unless on the insider sell, it's the CEO and the COO and the CFO, and they're dumping millions of shares. But a lot of times, I just look at sometimes on a sell. People sell for a variety of reasons. They're buying a house, they're financing kids through school, a whole bunch of different reasons why somebody might want to sell some shares. So, but I pay way more attention to when I see insider buying. So I happen to notice that, I think on the 10th, August the 10th, I think as it was reported that the CEO bought $500,000 worth. And I thought, okay, and I think it was 1848. I think it was around this. This is a 5-minute. Yeah, I think it was in this area. Let me get to a daily chart. I think it was in this area here. So I thought, you know what? Let's just see what happens, because it's definitely got a nice little daily. It definitely has some room. You can see what I'm looking at here. So anyway, I am definitely kind of going to look at this one, see how well it closes, and see if the CEO knows what he's talking about. All right, everybody. Again, a very quiet day. Tomorrow we'll have probably more earnings releases. I know we will. We'll have, the ones that release after hours today, and then of course tomorrow morning. So we should have a little more activity. But as I say, we are definitely running down. Next week we're almost cut in half again for the number of companies releasing earnings. All right, so I'll shut this down, bring back the capture program. And if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link again to get into the free trading room. No strings attached. We don't ask for a credit card or anything. Basically, you just set up a password one time, and that'll get you into the free room. And say you don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.